네, 여러분 안녕하세요. 2020년 들어서 여러분들께 인사드리게 된 이철입니다.
네, 안녕하십니까. 조민재입니다.
오늘은 특별한 프로그램인데요. 지금 전 세계적으로 모두들 관심이 많은 AI, 반도체, 거기에다가 중국 문제, 또 대만 문제까지 있죠. 그래서 오늘 이런 여러 가지 이슈를 다 다뤄드릴
그쵸.
그런 자리이죠, 오늘이.
네, 정말 저도 많은 기대를 안고 왔는데요. 오늘은 AI가 바꾸는 미래라는 주제로 정말 어렵게 모신 분입니다. 사실 2025년 글로벌 시장을 재편했었던 단 하나의 테마라고 하면은 AI, 그중에서도 반도체 패권 경쟁이 그 중심에 있겠죠.
네.
그런 의미에서 또 오늘 저희가 모신 분이 이걸 가장 현장에서 가깝게 지켜보신 분이라고 합니다. 어떤 분이시죠?
예, 우리 아시아에서 가장 글로벌로 AI, 반도체, ICT 쪽을 모두에게 알려주는 미디어이기도 하고
네.
또 싱크탱크이기도 해요. 타이완의 디지타임스의
디지타임스.
회장님, 콜리 황 회장님을 모셨습니다.
네, 정말 영광입니다. 한번 모셔보도록 하겠습니다.
네,
어서
콜리
오세요.
황 회장님 반갑습니다.
Thank you. It's my great honor be invited by iDaily and talk something our perspectives about the AI and the semiconductor to Korean audiences. It's my great honor. Actually, 43 years ago, first time I came to Korea. I look around and Taiwan, Korea all started from scratch. Now, only two countries success in AI and semiconductor global basis. Taiwan and Korea are the most successful examples. So I'm lucky. I witnessed Korea's success and Taiwan's success as well. So I'm very honored to come back to Korea again to talk to our audiences in Korea.
Yeah, our daily audience will be very happy to have you here, especially the start of this new year.
And
Thank
we
you.
are lucky to witness you right here.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm very, very happy to share with you because, as I mentioned, only two countries success from emerging countries to an advanced countries to produce chips and also provide AI solutions to global markets. Maybe you didn't know, the top 9 tech giants, I mean NVIDIA, Google, Microsoft, Apple, Broadcom, includes TSMC. We have 9 companies. Their total market value today bigger than $1 trillion. If we count the 9 companies together, their total market value is about $24 trillion. It's a big deal.
Yes.
Global basis now, global GDP is about $109 trillion. So 24 is a big deal, right? 9 companies only. Second, you may didn't know the top 100 semiconductor companies, global basis, their total value today is about $12 trillion.
Oh my gosh.
So, who are the key players?
But most of the Korean people do not understand this very much because we have many branded business here like Samsung or LG, Hyundai.
Right.
But in many business entities in Taiwan, they are focused on the component or hardwares, not branded business, right? So can you just a little bit explain our audience more in detail about the brand business and component business and why Taiwan business is focused on the component while our Korean companies dedicated to the brand business?
As I mentioned, actually, 1984, 85, when I went back to Taiwan, my job is to conduct analysis and study about Korea.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
wow.
That's why I speak Korean a little bit.
That's why you speak Korean so
A little bit. Yeah, 정말이에요.
정말이네요. 네.
So when I back to Taiwan and I watched Korea, because we all from scratch.
Yeah.
But after 1993, we go different ways.
Yeah.
Companies like Samsung, you have very good fundamental environment and the company is bigger, then Samsung say our overhead may higher than Taiwan. If we only do OEM business, it doesn't work. So Samsung moved to branding business, moved to technology leading business, and the scale also. So there is a way we started different between Taiwan and Korea. So just example, 2 or 3 years ago, Samsung revenue maybe only 1/3 from semiconductor, but 2/3 of Samsung Electronics profits from key components, and 2/3 Samsung revenue from branding business, but only 1/3 from profit from mobile phone, TV set. So there's a business way.
Right.
So reallocate the resources will be very important, but different way to think about that, because the focus are different. Taiwan, we say we're small potato. The best way is focus on the subjects we're good at. Just example, power supply, connectors, PCB, motherboard, more easy.
But when the previous administration of Trump, when they announced the top 10 Chinese-based company to export to United States, I found out more than half of the top 10 list is actually Taiwan companies.
Yeah. You mentioned about manufacturing. Okay, I'm not talking about branding. Okay.
Okay.
Then, if you say manufacturing, who produce for top 10 companies? That is true. About the top 10, top 20 EMS, electronic manufacturing service company, they contribute $580 billion last year. I mean 2024, and 67%
67.
produced by Taiwanese makers. That is true.
Like a Foxconn?
Yes.
Okay.
And maybe you didn't know, 2024, Americans have been imported $61.9 billion AI servers from overseas, 67% from Mexico, 26% from Taiwan. But Mexico also produced by Taiwanese makers.
Okay.
So more than 90%, Google, Meta, Microsoft, Apple, when they purchase AI servers, they must contact with Taiwan. And now, as I mentioned, the top 9 tech giants, they control the market value like $24 billion. But everyone try to monopolize the market.
Okay.
And timing will be very important. They cannot create new platform for AI server. It's impossible for them to talk to Malaysian companies, to talk to Vietnam companies again. They only can talk to Taiwan, and we assemble for them. And I always say that Taiwan is a harmless partner. We don't fight with others. We only create value for our customers. So we don't have the brand. That's why today looks like Taiwan is better than Korea. And OEM business, manufacturing, mass production, now sometimes is more valuable than branding business, because companies like Samsung, LG now a little bit difficult to identify what means for branding.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Now people expect hardware software integration. Then branding means less than before. But you need to build an ecosystem. Once customer asks you, just example, NVIDIA. After the first quarter, after ChatGPT, NVIDIA revenue was $7.2 billion about. But last quarter, they expand to $57 billion. And this quarter, they predict $65 billion, 9 times than 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, then they need healthy ecosystem to help the company to deliver their service to the market.
Talking about the ecosystem, even though Taiwan manufacturers make a great share of the market, but their actual factories located in mainland China, right?
Yeah.
And most of what I understand is most of Taiwan companies getting out of mainland China
Yes.
because the tension between United States and China
Yes.
is getting higher. But here I go with two questions. One, how much money Taiwan companies made in China? So this is first
Yes,
question.
sure. Matters.
The second question is, what portion of the Taiwan companies actually move factories from mainland to Taiwan? Maybe the other share is going to the third countries like India or Vietnam or something like that.
Let me explain to you. Today, in Taiwan, we have 1,000 listed electronic companies. They do stock trading in the Taiwan stock market. Now, okay, 2025, I believe those companies have been contributed 1.15 trillion US dollars. 20% growth than 2024. Okay, so the scale is big. Second, sensitive products after US-China trade wars, we have to move back to Taiwan at first. Then we need to looking for new sites like Mexico, Vietnam, for produce that kind of sensitive products. But mostly they will go back to Taiwan first. And third, now people talking about smart manufacturing. What means for exactly copy? Which means you have a mother company in Taiwan, and you have the business model. So to duplicate one in other countries is more easier than before. Just example. Now TSMC factory in Arizona, Phoenix, that is very similar to our factory in Tainan. So
Like a
it's
digital twins thing.
yeah, digital twins. Because AR, VR now is more easy. This is one thing. Second, in case of the smart manufacturing, so people understand, we need to think about the low birth rate, like Korea and Taiwan, almost the same,
Oh, really?
right? Almost the same rate. But I have read an articles from our reporter. He mentioned about Quanta. Quanta is the #1 notebook PC manufacturer in the world.
And also Taiwan company.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 month,
one
their record to produce 6.7 million units of notebook PC. 1 month only,
Just a 1 month.
or just 1 month.
Wow.
If every unit cost you $500 US, they need 3 billion, only 1 month. So it's a 30 billion business, right? And I read the article to describe what it means for smart manufacturing. Year 2018, Quanta had employees, 150,000 people. But 5 years later, 2023, the total employees down to 59,000 only. From 150,000 to 59,000.
That is from the smart manufacturing.
Two things. One is smart manufacturing. But let me explain to you.
Yeah.
Their profit increased from 500 million US dollars to 1.3 billion US dollars in 2023.
More than double.
More than double, bigger than double. But their employees down, decrease. What means for that? Two, one is smart manufacturing. Second is about AI server solutions.
Okay.
Because server is more profitable. And 2024, they even enjoy 40% profit increase again.
In this case, companies will have much flexibility when they location through the
Yes, right.
globe.
You are right.
Then we can expect there will be much changes in global supply chains under these circumstances. Then what your point of view, what's gonna make the location of a manufacturing hub and expenditure hubs?
Okay. In the period of industrial age, people, if you got older, you are the winner,
Oh, why?
right? In the industrial age, just like we all to rely on mass production. But now we need to think about co-create, co-share. Maybe you didn't know. Korea is #1 trading surplus country when they deal with Taiwan.
Oh.
Yeah, only 2025, I believe, Korea enjoyed about $36 billion profit trading surplus from Taiwan.
I'm
Only.
glad to hear that.
That is true. That is true. But
To be honest.
but as I say, for maybe 3 decades, 4 decades, Korea and Taiwan compete in electronic industry. That is true. They were true. But now it's AI, and Taiwan needs HBM from Samsung and SK Hynix, and with assembly to produce AI servers more, then we need more HBM from Samsung, from SK Hynix. So now Taiwan and Korea are partners in global market. So it doesn't matter where we produce for. It's good for Korea again, and especially as I know, as I mentioned, yeah, people say maybe you may not agree with that, but people say I'm the best Korean expert in Taiwan.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But I just say we are different. You know, I just come back from Spain. I went to Spain to participate semiconductor summit in Europe, and 32 experts from Europe to participate. I'm only one guy from Asia to describe. And they ask me a question. I say, yes, whole day long, we only discuss 2 subjects. One is industry cluster, second is semiconductor. Okay, they all related with Taiwan. And as I mentioned, only Taiwan and Korea are success in this field. But Korean cluster are totally different from Taiwan.
Oh.
Yeah, we are different. What means for different? Like Samsung, you have campus in Hwaseong, Kiheung, and SK Hynix in Songnam, right? And LG in Pucheon. And you have some factories, maybe in Pyeongtaek, Incheon, and some places over there, right? But every city, you have a flagship company. But Taiwan is not that way. As I mentioned, we have thousands listed electronic companies, but 90%, they're located in Hsinchu and the Taipei area, 1 hour distance.
Okay.
So, looks like we are separate. But people easy to talk to each other. So maybe you didn't know. Yes, Dr. Lee, he knows. I have a radio station.
Radio
Yeah,
station?
I'm a chairman of a radio station.
Really?
In
But-
Hsinchu City.
Yeah, only for
Hsinchu
Hsinchu Science Park.
So the name is Semiconductor Radio? Like
Yes,
this?
IC radio.
Really?
Yes, I
Wow.
only talk high tech.
Oh.
And even I host a program like you
What's the
today.
name of the radio station?
IC broadcasting.
Oh, I see. Okay.
IC.
I see.
IC not only for integrated circuit, but also for I care. Yes, I just talk to my audiences.
Oh, really?
I care about you, but because I know what is high tech, I know what is semiconductor, and I also share with them the perspectives for future. So,
Correct.
yes.
That the Hsinchu industry area is very famous worldwide. And everybody talking about AI, NVIDIA, GPU, and semiconductors. But some people say that there is going on some kind of AI bubble
Yeah,
in the
right.
market. So some people's warning about that. Some people say there will be no AI bubble. This is it.
Yeah.
So what's your point of view?
Okay, let's take longer term to think about high tech. I mentioned that 1985, 40 years ago, I went back to Taiwan. And the Taiwan government recruited 20 young men to formulate the strategy for Taiwan. I'm one of them. Actually, I was the youngest one at that time. And we need to collect data global basis and reports to our ministers and the decision makers, high level officials. And every month they spend 4 hours with us. They are not experts, but they did listen to us. So next year, 1986, I was assigned to Hsinchu Science Park to plan for the park. So I was a planner for Hsinchu Science Park. And today, only Hsinchu Science Park, we have 170,000 people work there. And we have another 2 science parks, one in Tainan, one in Hsinchu, one in Taichung. If 3 parts get together, we have about 320,000 people work in Science Park only. So there is a big market.
Yes.
And I always say that they are the best educated people. They have the money to pay our information, right? So our business model is different from others. So you can define what your business can do, and then I've answered your question.
Oh, so
Trust me, year 2000, March, we have internet bubble.
Yeah.
And how about today? Yes, internet still is a fundamental resource and assets for everyone. Then we base on internet. We have AI solution today. So trust me, China say 2027 in China they want to have about 1 billion agentic AI. Do you believe?
1 billion.
1 billion.
1 billion.
They have 1.4 billion population, right?
Right.
Let's say penetration rate must be 70%.
Is it possible?
Oh, it's possible.
Wow.
They say they all of the government, all of the government invest companies and all investors have to do
That's
No.
not showing
AI.
story.
But I take different way to think about that.
Okay.
And just example, my company, we have about 100 to 100 articles every day. Last year, we have been published more than 300 reports. You will put everything together. We are a good database, right? If Samsung or LG, SK Hynix want information from supply side, we are the best. Then I design a agentic AI for them. I say, okay, Samsung only needs 40 keywords, only needs electric vehicles, semiconductor manufacturing, IC design, packaging, testing, something like that. So we can identify the topic Samsung really good at and like to know. So we can leverage agentic AI to design for them. So that is what it means for very simple one, just like medical. Today in Taiwan, we may have 15,000 clinics or pharmaceutical sales stores, and we can identify what kind of information good for them. Then link all of the data points together. We can use AI. So I just believe AI is just in the beginning. Maybe one day we have a bubble, but I believe they will come back.
Okay.
So there is a long-term investment.
In that case, let me talk about Hyundai Motors.
Yes.
Because Hyundai is focused on the automobile manufacturing,
Yes.
right? So basically, they are away from the IT things. But now they purchased the Boston Dynamics, and they want to transit, make a AI transformation for Hyundai. Some people are talking about the Hyundai will eventually become a robot company, but some people doubt about that. So this kind of AI transformation, this AI transformation can work almost all kinds of companies or some specific companies? Well, what's your point of view?
I deeply believe they will influence everywhere, everything, every company. I looks like Digital is a media, but actually we are not media. We are Bloomberg-like. The information news just part of our services. We publish reports. We have data bank. Okay, that's back to your topic. You asked me a question about Hyundai, right? 2 months ago, I went Shenzhen, Guangdong, and I paid visit. Actually, I was invited by the number one FPCB company, Zhending, give them a talk. Then they sent a car to airport to pick me up to the company. And I watched the car, EVs from China, big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, they use like a mobile phone device to control my massage chair and give me a big screen for me to use it during journey to the company. Okay, now China owns 60% global EVs market. Then they treat EV just like toys, just like consumer electronics. They not treat vehicles as vehicles like Benz, BMW, or Hyundai before.
So now car is not mechanic things.
Yes.
Now it's an IT thing.
Yes.
IT.
And they can give you very attractive price to attract you to buy. So there is a big chance. That's why they have 60%.
Yeah.
But more difficult for us is all vehicles create huge amount of data. Then people worry about maybe China will control global market, not only by cars, hardware only, but also data.
Oh, that's
Oh, in
a
that
good
case,
point.
many countries, governments should have their own plan to how to deal with those AI things
Yeah.
coming from China and the States.
That's why people talking about 70 AI,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But my idea is not only 70 AI, but also industrial AI, but also industrial 70. Countries like Germany, why they try to attract TSMC to invest? Or Japan spent $20 billion to attract TSMC to Kumamoto. And they also invest another $20 billion for Rapidus in Hokkaido. Right? People want a full line of semiconductor. But you know that Dr. Lee is an expert.
Yeah.
Every 3 nanometer costs you $20 billion. And at least you need 3 lines, which means 60 billion. There's not a middle class country can do that.
But I believe if we count AI leading countries like States and China, then maybe next nations can be Korea and Taiwan, not German, not UK, because they don't have enough industrial power and IT capability with that. So I'd like to discuss with you what will happen when you compare with Korea and Taiwan in AI technology. What can be our both countries' strengths and weakness?
Last month, I was invited by your congressman to deliver a speech
Okay.
in your 국회 도서관.
국회 도서관.
Yeah, 여의도,
Library.
right?
Right.
I have 2 hours to introduce my philosophy and my perspective. And the topic is beyond US-China / how Korea and Taiwan to develop high-tech industry. So you mentioned about global business. In case of the AI, personally, I believe only China and America has the power and enough resources to handle this big industry. But you mentioned about, we still are the key player in semiconductor or AI server manufacturing. So my idea, Korea and Taiwan need to talk to each other. Second, Korea need to identify your strategy. Can you believe? Last month, I rent a car
Okay.
from Incheon Airport,
Okay.
Oh.
and I drove 10 days about over your country. I went Seohean 고속도로.
Really?
Then I went Kunsan, Iksan, Jeonju, Kimjae, Gwangju, Mokpo, Yeosu,
You know better
Wando.
than me.
I drove my car by myself.
Wow.
So I drove about 2,300 kilometers over your country. Because I could,
Korean people, be careful of foreigners driving big cars in Korea.
but I really enjoy it. Because it's the first time, because I drove the car in your country to like a round trip. And I found you have many hills,
Yeah, there's so many.
many separate villages. Okay, what's different from Taiwan and Korea? Our population density is higher than Korea,
Yes.
right?
density
So-
is higher. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So in the AI stage, population density is a strength, not weakness.
Okay.
It's because people can talk to each other easily.
Ah.
And if also people want to come to Seoul, it took about 4 hours, 5 hours. So it's a longer time. But Taiwan is easier to handle that. But I believe Korea has a better understanding about smart applications. Because in mid of 1990s, Samsung, LG, you guys work with Qualcomm to introduce CDMA technology to Korea. Then Korea become the key players in smartphone business. Right? You are so successful. Second, you have very good K-pop business. Then they became the content for edge computing devices. So you have a better application environment than Taiwan. So you need to think about your strength. So Korea should try to be a regional server assembly backed up by killer applications. Just like I just came from Wonju this morning.
Oh.
Yesterday, I met Wonju city mayor, and he listened to me, a special talk about AI and the healthcare. Why Wonju? Because I know your country has 7 different economic zones.
Oh.
You study in
Wongnam.
university in
Yeah.
Wonju City, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so
So I just say, Wonju, as I know, Gangwon-do is a special places
Right.
backed up by central government Korea to build an infrastructure for medical.
okay.
Right? There is a good approach. So every region, I mean, maybe Yeongnam Jibang, 혹은 Honam Jibang,
Oh.
they have different strengths for that. Like Jeonnam-do, Jeonnam-pukdo,
Wow.
they focus on green technology,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
you mentioned about Ulsan, Hyundai, and they focus on mechanical, shipbuilding, and other industries. Then you have the regional strengths, and every industry builds your own data center. There is a so-called sovereignty AI. So because Taiwan and Korea are different, we are different from any other country in the world because we have our own native industry. So you can leverage native industry. Trust me, don't try to do everything by yourself.
Oh, really?
Only focus on your strengths and maximize your value.
In that case, do you imply that the Samsung foundry have to
I cannot say because today
avoid the competition with the TSMC?
I know. If you would like to know the difference between Samsung and the TSMC, I'm very happy to explain to you. Last quarter, TSMC had about 71% global market share,
Yes.
when Samsung had 6.8%, 10 times different. 10 times market share. Second, last year, I mean 2024, TSMC revenue was 90 billion dollars, and in 2025, their growth rate was about 35%. So they expand to almost 120 billion dollars. Second, TSMC net profit, gross margin was 59%, and the net profit was 45%, which means the net profit more than 40 billion dollars, close to 50. Okay, they almost spend all of the money into capex. Now, if Samsung market share only 1/10 of TSMC, they need to invest at least 300-400% of their revenue into capex. So it's almost impossible. One is capacity.
But that is just the scale. And what our people are most interested is the technology, the level of technologies. Is there really exists such a technology gap between TSMC and Samsung, or there are other factors?
My understanding, not only Samsung but TSMC, about Intel, in the coming decades, maybe 10 years, 1 decade, the company may take an approach like TSMC minus 1.
Okay.
What means for that? One generation lagging behind. Because today, TSMC has 2 nanometer technology to get into mass production.
Yes.
And I believe Samsung, Intel may 3 to 4 years lagging behind. And second, TSMC now they have 520 customers, subcontract to them. And the top 10 companies, they contribute no less than 80% of the TSMC total revenue. But every 3 nanometer, 2 nanometer technology, once your customer don't want to talk to you, it took at least 2 years from design to tap out. So it takes about 2 years. So now, no very clear phenomena to understand big companies like TSMC, like Amazon, Google, Nvidia, Qualcomm, Broadcom move to other companies. So no significant change. So I believe 5 years, I have very strong confidence. And personally, I think it's about 10 years at least.
In that case, because TSMC has a world most advanced technology, so most of tech giant companies are dependent on TSMC.
Yes.
That makes Albert Corby in Trump administration is worrying about what if the mainland China take
Taiwan.
over the Taiwan and get over the control to TSMC. So actually that works as a risk factors to Korean investors.
Oh, yes, yes, absolutely. We need to understand, now more than 95% advanced chips produced by TSMC, that is true. And as I mentioned, if you want to build a 3 nanometer, 2 nanometer, it took about 2 years. So even Trump administration says, we want TSMC move to America. Yeah, even we raise hand, we say, yes, no problem, we can go. But it took about 5 to 10 years again.
5 to 10 years.
At least, because every line, you know, 7 days ago, Taiwan had a very big earthquake.
Yes.
7, right? 7 great. What means for that? You know, even we had a traffic jam in the midnight because all of the engineers want to go back to factory because there is a loyalty to the company, right? The loyalty most of the Asian people okay for.
We also.
Yeah. Korea is too, right? If Samsung experiences some trouble, I believe employees will go back to the factory to protect the line, something like that. So even in the midnight, we have traffic jam. What means for that? Yes, the loyalty, and we trust the job. We need to keep it. Okay, let's back to the reality. I say if China attack Taiwan, and the American government say, "Oh, come on, there's a big deal," because there's a mistake before. They cannot allow the most advanced chip only produced in Taiwan. We're very close, but now, not because we have the power to say we don't want to go America, we don't want to go Europe, but the reality is very difficult. You know, TSMC only today they have 90,000 employees, 90,000.
No.
Yeah. Every year they increase about 6,000 to 8,000. Every year.
It's quite a number of people.
Dr. Lee, can you believe in Taiwan, EE, master degree, graduate school, every year we cultivate 11,000 only. And TSMC say, yes, we want everyone.
I will send some Korean youngsters to Taiwan.
Oh yes, why not? And
And
as I say, Korea and Taiwan, Singapore, other countries, we all need to think about beyond US and China, what we can do for. Because we cannot only rely on America and China. So we need to think about, we are independent country, right? Because now the resilience of Taiwan today is different from 10 years ago, especially after US-China trade war. Many Taiwanese come back to Taiwan for manufacturing.
Yes.
And year 2000, Taiwan, we have 35 to 40% of our GDP from manufacturing. Then year 2017, down to 20% only. But last year, increased to close to 40% again. Why? Because company come back. And that's why Korea enjoy highest trading surplus from Taiwan. Actually, before that, as you know that, almost 100% of Taiwanese company produce notebook PC. We are in China. Then we need to import Korean components to China, not back to Taiwan. Now they back to Taiwan. That's why you have a higher surplus from Taiwan. So I try to let you understand. We are coexisting. And why I suppose Korean people like to vote. Who could be your president next? Something like that. Taiwan too, because we are in a democratic system. And what means for that? Yeah, because we make decision by ourselves.
Actually, I see that is one of the risks of two countries.
Yes.
Because we have very hostile left wings and right wings.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So we have many internal conflicts in politics and policies. So when we make some kind of arrangement, like as you suggest, some kind of business cooperation or industrial cooperation, then our government changed or your regime changed, that can mean there will not be stable political relation between two countries. That is one. And the other will be my final question to you. These days, now the Zhang Wanwan visit mainland. And new KMT leader, what's her name? Zheng Liwen. Zheng Liwen is talking about the new talk with Communist Party in mainland. So that means, at least geopolitically, it doesn't look like very stable in two nations' internal politics or geopolitics. So, as an investor or just business people, how we should estimate these kind of risks when we're talking about the cooperation between Taiwan and Korea?
Speak frankly, I feel uncomfortable now.
Oh, so,
Because,
sorry.
you know, no. You and me, we are same age, almost. And we are lucky because we are the final last one generation to enjoy so-called globalization.
Oh, really?
Right? Americans say, oh, okay, because oil shock, we need to cost down.
Yes.
Then they came to Korea and came to Taiwan, subcontract to us. Then we got opportunities.
Yes.
I met a good friend last night. He was born in the city called Masan. Do you know Masan? Jinhei, Kenchao.
Oh, Masan.
Yes,
Oh,
right.
Masan.
Masan is the first export processing zone of Korea. But do you know who was the first case in the world? Kaohsiung, 1966. You know, Taiwan did it first. And actually, 1965, we were a poor country. Our GDP per capita only $248 at that year. My big boss before, called KT Lee, he was an advisor for our government. And he was a minister of economic affairs at that time. President talked to him, come on, KT, we need money, we need a foreign currency. And he said, okay, President, give me an opportunity. I went Kaohsiung to build an export processing zone because we are baby boomers. So we go to Kaohsiung to do final assembly for semiconductor packaging or very simple TV sets or something like that, and then export. Can you believe? From 1966 to 1970, Taiwan GDP grows every year 15%.
15%.
15. Then we accumulate a little money. We can allow the young people to go to the school, universities. Then Korea say, yes, it's a good model. So they duplicate one in Masan.
Yes.
Okay.
Pleasant Park.
And Korea also took off.
Yeah, sure.
So we all success in 1970 because we are lucky.
Yeah.
American try to subcontract, and we have a model can learn.
Follow. Yeah.
Which was Japan. Japan do first, right? And we learn from them. Yes, we take some jobs from them, but we are lucky. I say we are lucky again. In 1980s, Taiwan and Korea tried to produce PC, and we skip Japan. Japan focus on NEC compatible PCs. Taiwan and Korea say, no, we do IBM compatible. Then we have a better industry than Japan. Then we skip. And you have a good, and Taiwan as well, we have good entrepreneurs, businessmen. They say, yeah, like Samsung say, we want semiconductor.
But good days are gone, and new authorities came in. They canceled all the previous policies, and they come up with a new one.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
Because, you know, only two countries, as I mentioned, Korea and Taiwan, accumulate enough experience for future.
Okay.
Yeah, just as what I say, NVIDIA expand 9 times within 3 years. Trust me, does any companies, any country can follow this kind of model? It's impossible. Only Samsung, SK hynix, Hyundai, and Taiwan TSMC, those big companies can follow because all we have experienced people to handle that kind of things. As I mentioned, last year only semiconductor, only this company in Taiwan, we have been created 1.15 trillion US dollars, which means we have 250 billion US dollars working capital behind. And who can handle that kind of project? Our generation. So we have very good experienced people. So that's back to your topic. Maybe political environment may not stable, but who should listen to? Industry people, because we create prosperity. And the second, we work for high tech, which means we're educated people. And speak frankly, our generation may not have too much concern about welfare. Right? We have money, we have experience, we have good education, we have global view. And they say, this is why I came to Korea. And I talked to Dr. Lee, I say, yes, Taiwan, Korea can co-create future. And because they are too big, then we need to identify different way for development in the future. So I just believe. I honestly like to come to Korea. Can you believe? On this month and last month, I came to Korea 3 times.
Oh, no way.
Yes.
You're really a Korean lover.
Oh, no, they invited me to give a speech. Yes, I'm lover. It's okay. But I just say because I understand how important of Korea to us. And I hope Korean audience also like to know, oh, yes, Taiwan is important, critical, meaningful to Korean society.
Okay. It is very impressive. But for most of our Korean audience, maybe Taiwan is a country go for the tourism, not for business.
Yes.
So please make your final sentence to our audience. What can be our two countries' future if we work together?
As I say, fundamentally, we have good technology, we have good industry. Now, we need to redefine the relationship between two countries. First, our young generation, they like K-pop a lot.
Oh, really?
But I say, the K-pop need platform, technology platform. Our industry is more diversified. So if Korean K-pop company to Taiwan, you need to talk to industrial PC company. Not only talk to big companies. Then you can localize and use the tools Taiwanese company good at. Then we can co-create the future for each other. Between Korea and Taiwan is not important. We need to think of, because I emphasize that again and again, we are only 2 good examples in the world. Then we need to think about to help Latin America. We need to think about to help Thailand, India, Pakistan, many countries. No matter where they are, if we can do something for them, then we co-create the welfare for the global basis. And because, as I mentioned, our age, our generation, take advantage from globalization. But now we need to think about regionalization. Then every region needs help. They don't have experience, and only Taiwan and Korea has a similar experience to help them. That's my idea.
Okay, thank you.
네, 오늘 콜리 황 회장 모시고 이렇게 가장 가까이 최전선에서의 이야기 들어봤습니다. 특히나 AI가 그려갈 2026년 앞으로의 미래가 더욱더 기대되는 그런 오늘 하루 인터뷰였네요.
네, 저는 항상 게스트로 왔다가 오늘 처음으로 호스트 자리에 앉아봤는데
네.
너무나 신선한 경험이었고요. 그 첫 번째 신선한 경험을 우리 콜리양 회장님처럼 유명하고 훌륭하신 전문가분을 만나뵙게 돼서 더욱 기뻤습니다. 우리 시청자 여러분들도 마찬가지였을 것 같네요.
네, 이렇게 깊이 있는 인사이트 저희 앞으로도 이데일리TV 그리고 디지타임스가 함께 여러분께 정보 가득 전달해 드릴 테니까요. 또 새해에도 새해 복 많이 받으시고 저희와 함께 해주시기 바랍니다. 그럼 여기서 저희 인사드릴까요?
네, 그러시죠.
네, 시청자 여러분, 네, 시청해 주셔서 감사합니다.
감사합니다.